I'm Bree.
Amber.
And welcome to Let's Be Honest. We're actually going to be doing this as a mukbang setting. We are at Max Wine Dive, lunchtime, and what better way to chat and chew on relevant topics, right? It's been a minute, Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. But let's get on with the subject at hand. Drake and I'm about to say Meek Mills, but that's canceled. This is about to be the Drake and the Pusha T feud that's currently going on.
What's his real name?
Terrence.
Yeah, Terrence Thornton.
But they're calling him Pusha T, TEA, because he's serving it. So recently in the news, or in the music news, Drake and Pusha has been at it. Recently, I don't know. It all started with Two Birds and One Stone that was on the More Life soundtrack, and Drake had made some, I don't want to say accusations, but basically try to make it seem like Pusha T is really not about that life. His whole lifestyle is based on his cousin. So I heard, but then again, I don't know.
I mean, but people could say the same for Drake as far as just his music and the stuff that he talks about too, because on certain albums, certain songs, Drake will develop a new accent. So to say you're not that about that like either, but I guess it's the comparison is drugs, but I don't understand what the need was for that to be brought up for. There's plenty of niggas out there that talk about stuff that they don't do.
That's true. He adapts fairly well, Drake does, which is not wrong because, it's Aubrey. That's all I can say. It's just Aubrey. But for the most part, what's going on now is Pusha T came out with this fire album called Daytona. But within this album, he has a song that's geared to him called Adion.
Yeah, I know.
Which is basically talking about Drake's mama, daddy, porn star girlfriend who had a baby who he's not claiming.
An alleged son.
And going off of Drake's producer and his MS disease, like how far is far. And that's why I went out to Snapchat. And again, if you don't know, we are both on Snapchat. Come follow us. It's right here and in the description box below. But how far is far? But then again, when it comes to beef and different music, I don't think there's no levels then, huh?
I mean, there's no coming back from that, and I don't think that was the point too. We didn't go for the jugular and end it. That was the attempt.
True.
And when the attempt was made between him and Meek Mills, there was no chance, there was nothing.
Right.
It just kind of fell flat. People were listening to Pusha T because it's Pusha T.
Right.
The stuff that he's saying, I'm just wondering too, I don't know how close they were, how good of friends they were before this, but for him to say that doesn't come out of nowhere, to say someone has a whole child.
And then, this is like T-minus weeks away from Drake dropping his new little line with DEETS. So the name Adion supposedly is the name of his child, and so that's what.
No. The name of his child is supposed to be
Adonis, but he took it and put it as Adnan, which is DEETS, right? And then now that is all not under wraps anymore. He basically ruined.
I'm is that a coincidence?
He ruined his little everything. Pusha came for everything.
Well, I think it started for him too because he mentioned his fiance.
Yeah.
He mentions Virginia Williams, so he didn't take that lightly. So he decided to return, mention you hiding a certain lifestyle, and then mention his parents and his father, or the lack thereof him being there as a kid. So they're not playing games. I mean, as far as it being too far, I don't know if that necessarily counts as far as music goes. Now I will say there's people out there I don't agree with being friends with someone or as close with someone for years, and then when y'all fall out and you're no longer talking, you go and spit out their whole business. Because to me, in turn, that's well, were y'all really cool? Were y'all really friends if you can go and do that? If we stop talking tomorrow, I'm not going to be and she was doing this, and she told me all that, and she was like this, because then to me, that's okay, that's how you kind of felt low-key anyway.
True. Deep down, it's not you felt away from the beginning. So don't try to sugarcoat nothing when it comes to friends. Like if you, it's not like, there's no coming back to it. It's not like I'm gonna bash you, talk about you, and then, oh girl, I was just playing. Or, you know how I can be sometimes, like.
That's how you feel. You just told me how you felt. Like,
really?
Tell me how you felt.
Really. So I was on social media and I was looking at P. Diddy's reaction to Daytona.
Day, I've been listening to this thing. When I first put it on, and the first couple of plays, I was like, yo, this cold. As I started listening to it, you know, I'm such a positive individual that, you know, I'm not gonna be looking for any flaws, anything negative, but I had to at this point, because I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Do we have a classic in the making? It's Real Deal Holyfield. Pure Pusha T, his best body of work. I mean, it's just truth, you know?
Pusha T is 41 years old and he's been out since Grinding. If y'all don't remember Grinding, I will put some music right here so y'all can hear.
From ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard, I sell it whip on whip, it's off the hard. I'm the neighborhood pusher, call me subwoofer, cause I pump bass like that. Grinding, you know what I keep in a lining. Niggas better stay in line when you see a nigga like me shining.
Well guys, let us know what you think. What you think about the whole feud between Drake and Pusha T?
Well, y'all know about it. Everybody knows about it.
Give us the insight. Tell us that again. Comment down below. And just ultimately, again, we're not licensed professionals. We're just here talking on relatively current topics, and we just want to know y'all insight. So definitely, please be a part of our gang. Let's Be Honest crew. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn the notification bells on so you can get all the latest videos of our upcoming videos. And we want y'all to have a pleasant, beautiful day. And for all the kids that are out, be safe and be good.